we'll go ahead and get started. How's it going, everybody? Starting with, well, I guess finishing the month here of September. We've got 2 shows to do. One of our normal events and then one of our big events. Everything with Vertigo pretty much is pretty much done. So at this point, it's really just a race to see how much money we actually end up losing. The fact that we've almost broken even on the month already is pretty good. Despite, I mean, we technically aren't going to break even, but I mean, with the $12,000 payments, not too bad. Let's see here, 14,000. We're still looking at another $9,000 in sponsorship income, so we're gonna be doing pretty good. We're gonna be doing pretty okay. I'm just not going to click that. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I shouldn't waste my time with it. But for IdolPro, we got 2 shows here to do. Not much else to really do. So I think we're just going to get on moving. I don't remember when I did this if I ended up losing money or not. I don't think it matters all that much, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry too much about that. Rude. It's some kind of again, you have your fingers all in it. So there we go. Shinjuku face. We're pretty much just doing Shinjuku face now, and I think we're gonna sell it out as far as I know. Did we sell out the last one? We didn't. So this is gonna be, I think, the first time. We've gotten close the last couple of months here, but I think we're officially going to sell it out tonight. So that's pretty good. You know, it was already, you know, it was already a big thing not even that long ago. Man, it was only back in March I was celebrating actually being able to sell out Shinkiba. And that's less than half the people. Now we're going to be selling out Shinjuku? God damn. I'll take it. All right. Bring that out. That is 5 minutes. That is Sayuri Namba. Nautica 10 was coming out. God damn. I had some chips earlier when I was shoveling food into my face so that I was good to go, and now it is just little bits and pieces that just end up sticking around in your throat. I'm not a big fan of it. Never a big fan. But wanted to thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you guys being here, of course. Come on. And Asahi. Opener. We got, let's just do that. Sainomura. Marika. There we go. 13 minutes total. Let's give it to Risu. Open match, decisive win. Which one of them has... Can I see their... I can't see their... I can't see their heat from here. Son of a bitch. Alright, I don't want to mess with anything, but I just want to see... warm and warm. Alright, so... Doesn't matter who takes it. There we go. Saw you playing AEW Fight Forever. Yeah. I guess I shouldn't be surprised as to how quickly you can get done Road to Elite. I already did a full Road to Elite with I did my first Road to Elite with Jeff Jarrett. I mean, or the best Jeff Jarrett that I could make given their god awful let's see, given their god awful creator wrestler. Reika, she is off screen though. I don't think Reika's gonna be here. No. Got to figure out the mechanics. Yeah, I gotta say, there's stuff that always kind of surprises me about this. Even after, god damn, it's been 12, 13 years. I mean, technically, you can go back even further with EWR, but yeah, I think I really switched over to TEW. I don't even remember when TEW 2005 went freeware. I'd probably be able to look that up. I want to know now, how long have, you know, now that I've done this, how long? Wow, I can't even put that into DDG and have it let me know. All right, can I put it into Google? TEW 2005 freeware. I don't know when. It's a pain in the ass to try to figure that out. But yeah, it's a super high learning curve. But once you do it, it's not that bad. Once you learn it, it's pretty nice. There we go. 12 minutes. Let's do RAM. Come on. Open tainted flash pin. God damn. I hate the fact that my throat and mouth just cannot stop creating some form of like gunk and saliva and shit when I eat and drink. And now it's like just constantly coming up. Let's see. Set events to be random locations, but not your TV shows. Yeah. Yeah, because the idea of like, you know, that TNA style where it's like, especially in the early 2010s where it was like every TV show is pretty much going to be in the Impact Zone, but then all the rest of it is going to be, you know, the pay-per-views might be somewhere else. Strong kickers. Okay, so that's gonna be Yuki, Kamifuku, Mirai, and then Sayuri Namba. Is it harder to do local to global in 2020 than 2016? No. It is actually a lot easier in 2020 than in 2016. It is easiest, I think, in 2013, because 2013, when you had a zero, like he was really with like the sponsorship money that you get, there was like a set amount depending on how big you are, and it was also kind of a ridiculous number, like $8,000 a month. I mean, all the cheapest people were $200 a pop, but I mean, you could still go around that. 2016 changed that to where you didn't get a certain set amount depending on your size. Like, so if you had no popularity, you didn't get any sponsorship. And the worst part about that was they didn't change how the contracts work. So now, for 2020, they did change how the contracts work. Let me see here. I'll put Risa Sarah in so she can get a little bit off this. Even though, because she's being talked about on screen. So they did change how the contracts work so that they could have more indie style contracts, like local competitor contracts. So yeah, it's a lot easier in 2020. If you were to try to do local to global in 2016, you'd probably go bankrupt pretty quickly without a fair bit of money to really get you started. Yeah, Risa Sarah single. Let's see here. I have not two. Martina. And, let's see here. I'm trying to. Oh my God. I'm trying to remember who these people. Oh yeah, that's Jesus Christ. There's a reason why I have tag team view, so I don't have to think. Don't think too hard. Jesus. There we go. Let the degens come out. I'm sure. her lines and prominence just start skyrocketing again. Let's give it to Martina. Don't really care who loses, I guess. Open match, decisive win. There you go. Cheesing the in-game editor if 2016 had it. Yeah. Yeah, because yeah, there's an in-game editor to kind of help you out with that. Just like in any other Grey Dog game. Let's see. We're 6 in. I was just making sure I had the right deal here. Come on, come back in. You're not really seeing it, but I also see that I think I might have to readjust my... Oh, no, never mind. It's just when I get the lower down the screen. Never mind. I was seeing something. I thought my screens were a little off. I think they still kind of are, and I don't know why it's this far changed. They're both the same. They're both pretty much the same size and the same... Oh, wait. That's because I got them. Never mind. I'm an idiot. I'm sitting here thinking, no, these guys have the same resolution for the screen. Why is it changing? No, wait. I make sure to change the screen resolution in this game. Because for whatever reason, because this thing's in Visual Basic 6, you can't change the size of the screen. That's the one downside I really don't like about this game. And I don't think it's ever going to change. Maria... Haku, Unagi, Raku, there we go. Last TEW we played didn't have the auto book or create title matches. I believe they do here. They do randomly, I think, have the put titles on the line. Clark Connors, shortlisted. They'd be good. Vertigo, hands and penis. No, I do not have them shortlisted. Put this all in here. Whoops. Build them all up. There you go. Let's see about trying to get this done here. 3 minutes. Let's see. Okay, so this has got Ram, Yuna, and then Hina, and Rina, and Ruaka, and Kari. I guess technically it's supposed to be microphone. Kyoko. Angle, that helps build them up. There we go. Add a match. Wonder why they took out touring contracts. I don't know, because they did a lot of the touring stuff for 2020. I think they made that work pretty okay. I think a big reason now is because in 2016, when you had a pay-per-appearance contract and it ran out, there was like an automatic 6-month time period where they wouldn't be willing to sign with you. Even if you just came to the end of the contract rather than having some sort of like bad blood. But this game, it seems like when you're out of your appearances, if you want to re-sign them, if they're not upset at you, you can. because that was a big thing I hated in 2016, where it was like, oh, I don't have any use for them right now. You know, I could just kind of get rid of them, and in a couple months, maybe I have some use for them. And then it was like, no, yeah, you got to go at least 6 months, 6 to 12 months, because they'd be upset that their contract ran out. So maybe it was the fact that they actually reworked the contracts. I'm hoping that's why. Let's see here. Open, decisive. Here we go. This is the add an angle. Can you imagine? It's one of these things. I'm glad I do this now, where I like pre-book this, so then I can just do it like this, because I couldn't imagine trying to do this on the fly. These things would be 5 hours long. Karinoa. Now Kakuta. We'll just go neutral. Well, it's a little bit of a success for now. All right. We're at angle 12. That's a match. Unless Windows stops having VB6 compatibility in its OS, someone with more time takes over the program. That's a good point. Which is why I feel like my hopes and dreams are going to be pinned on Pro Wrestling Sim to catch up with this game, because I think that's about the. I think honestly, that's about the best. That's about the best that we have going. Is hoping that that's actually what happens instead. I mean, I think they've done quite a good job, especially in the last couple of years since I bought it. I see a lot of the updates and everything. Chie and Rin. There we go. 15. Michiko. Let's do let's do Chie takes the loss. Open match, sure. Tainted win. Yeah, we'll do distraction on. No, not Miyako. Chie. By Lady C. I think that's good. All right, that's 12. 13. Bought it in the current sale. I didn't see how much it is right now. That's another thing they could do, is have it be relatively less expensive. $18, that ain't too bad. Yeah, making sure that it's cheaper than trying to buy TEW is a good sign, because TEW, sometimes they're weird with their sales. Saya Kamitani, Sahi, confronting Ichigo, and Abaddon, and Arna. All. Himika's not here, so we take her off screen. But I don't know how. There we go. Build up the match. Build up the match. There you go. I think we could probably also utilize her overness. I don't know how her overness looks. 42. Not great, but, you know, par for the course. Main event. Come on. May, Kiona, Noah, Momika. It's fine. 20. What was I gonna? Shit, who was winning what? I think Kiona. You know what? I think May pinning Hikari, because Hikari doesn't lose that much. I'd have to look and see what her actual win-loss is, but I don't think it's... I think it's pretty damn good, at least with us. I don't know with all the... I'll take out the TJPW shit, because I see her 29 and 60. Whoops. Son of a bitch. Really? Really, 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 really? Oh my god. Come on now. All. But 6 and 4. So a positive win-loss ratio with us. Just a garbage win-loss ratio in TJPW. There we go. Three minutes. May. Jungle Kiona. Entertainment. Build up their hype. I think we're good to go. 15 segments, 120 minutes. Yep, we're done. All right, 1 second here. All right. All right, we are here for IdolPro's live stage 35. It's the go home show, 1 week away from Tokyo's Most Wanted. Starting off, of course, Sayuri Namba running down tonight's card, and we have Nodoka Tenma come out to help make this announcement with Sayuri Namba of the injury that her sister Yuki Aino suffered at the last event. It was indeed a broken leg, and that they have estimated that it will be right around 1 year of recovery. And so we will not be seeing Yuki Aino around right now. She will be going through the process of healing her leg. She might come back to make appearances occasionally before she's cleared to compete, but they're saying it's going to be about a 1 year recovery period. So Nodoka will be on her own now without her sister. Hey, Timu, what's up? Contracts are definitely good. Could make two. Okay. Yeah. To be fair, I mean, I guess the fact that they don't, like I said, they don't make it so people just get pissy every time their contracts run out tends to help, so that you could just have them have so many appearances during their tour, and then you know, sign them again if you want them for another tour instead of having to wait like 6 months. So it's helpful. We get to our opening contest. Arisu Endo teaming with Asahi, taking on Sai Nomura and Marika Kobashi. Decent reaction, subpar wrestling. Pretty much from everyone except Asahi and maybe Arisu Endo. But just under 11 and a half minutes, Arisu Endo submitted Marika Kobashi and gets the win for herself and Asahi. And not the greatest of starting segments, but that's fine. We get Momo Watanabe. She's not here, but she has a vignette, a video promo, where it also shows some TV appearances that Reika Saiki has been on, and it's interconnected with. It's sort of edited with Momo insulted that Reika thinks that she has put the time in to beat her and to be able to take the title, and that Momo's destiny has been fulfilled, and there's no way that some TV star, fake TV star like Reika, is going to take the belt off of Momo just because she thinks she can be a more mainstream champion. We set up Ram Kaicho taking on Now Kakuta. Great heat, good wrestling, but Ram pulls out a weapon, hits Now Kakuta with it just after 9.5 minutes, and rolls up Now and takes the win. And Ram successful in her match. Sorry, I should be fat phobic towards Momo. Kind of be in line with just Asian standards in general, I think. Strong Kickers have their own. They come out to the ring and talk about the potential attack on Rina Yamashita at the last event, and sort of brag about it. How the fact that it seems like Risa Sera is not going to have a partner, and her dedicated partner is not going to be around to challenge them for the Twin Spirit Championships next week at Tokyo's Most Wanted. Sayori Namba comes out. Risa Sera's not here, but Namba comes out with a piece of paper informing them that the title match will still go on with Risa Sera, and that she will be looking for a partner in time for next week's show to challenge for the Twin Spirit Championship. So we have Risa Sera looking around to determine her partner to help her out with this, and we'll see what comes from that. We got our next match. Fantastic heat and good wrestling. 12.5 minutes. We got the Queens of Kampai taking on the AI Princess. Martina takes satellite DDT, hits Now Ishikawa with it, and gets the win for the Queens of Kampai. And damn, they are literally so much. They are so head and shoulders better than both Yuki and Now. Hopefully this helps them not be complete shit. Oh my god. Well, they definitely carried this match, so it's good for them. We get Marikoto and Sleep Train Angels come out. They're talking about their upcoming match at Tokyo's Most Wanted. I don't remember if I have that on there, because it was meant to be a three-way with the Bakuretsu sisters also involved. But now with Yuki Aino's injury, they have pulled out, and it's just going to be Marikoto taking on Sleep Train Angels for the #1 contendership. They both have respect towards each other and wish each other luck, but neither team is planning on backing down and is ready to challenge the Strong Kickers for the Twin Spirit Championship. Let me see here. That is not here, although we will remove... Oh, we can't remove that booking just yet. Yeah, so that's kind of one of the last things I think we need to add. So pre-book that. Let's see, I gotta... There we go, just a 2v2. And so yeah, Marikoto, Sleep Train Angels. There we go. Twin Spirit titles. All right. I want to see if there's anything I was missing. No. At least not yet. So we're fine. I was just making sure. So, yep, we got that taken care of. The pre-booking is there. We have our #1 contenderships for the Twin Spirit titles. we have a segment where we have the various teenagers that are in the promotion backstage talking to one another, and Ram and Yuna come up to them with Ram's new her newfound confidence that Yuna's been helping to give her, as well as a confidence from winning earlier tonight. They see them talking and start insulting them about, what they've done with themselves and them actually winning matches. And so as they're insulting them, Kyoko Kimura, Yuna Mizumori, teenager. No. I probably should get an updated Yuna picture now that she's lost like fucking 40 pounds, I think. She's lost a bunch of weight. But Kyoko comes around and sees Ram and Yuna sort of picking on the teenagers and says, "You know what? Why don't you find a couple of friends that if you are really that much better than if you're really that much better than the teenagers, of course, why don't you guys fight next week at Tokyo's Most Wanted?" So the 4 teenagers teaming up together against Ram and Yuna and 2 partners of their choosing that will be decided before the event. Looks like, as I figured, oh my God, everyone actually, I'm trying to see here, everyone struggled except for Hina for whatever reason. Everyone else kind of just ate shit without the script to follow. Then we have, I believe it's our third to last match. We do get Nodoka Tenma in one-on-one action. First time since, of course, her sister was injured, and an exceptional matchup between the two against Mio Momono. Goes just under 15 and a half minutes, but Mio hits the code red on Nodoka and gets the pin. And fantastic match between the both of them. 65 rating, Jesus. So there you go. Mio Momono, though, continues to get the victories here as Nodoka unsuccessful tonight on her own. Nodoka is disappointed by this, but Mio extends her hand to give her a little bit of sportsmanship, and Nodoka shakes her hand, and that's about it. Nodoka's still not too happy about everything, about being unsuccessful, but shakes it off and probably look towards the next event. Now Kakuta is backstage. Hikari Noa runs into her, and they seem to have a little bit of a stare down between the two of them, and Noah seems to flip sort of a switch, and Noah becomes very friendly to Now, and reminds them of the friendship that they shared and the times that they shared together as free Wi-Fi, and reminds her that, hey, we used to be a fantastic team. And, I don't know where this camaraderie has been, and maybe looking for a little bit of emotional support against Jungo Kiona. And Now is not having any of it, and talks about the attitude change and the way that she conducts herself in the last couple of years. And, she's been here for it. Did I hear free Wi-Fi? Yes. That's their actual team name. If you didn't know, in Tokyo Joshi Pro, Hikari Noa and Now Kakuta are an actual tag team, and their tag team name is Free Wi-Fi. So I don't know why either. But now soundly rejects this idea, and Noah just kind of continues to look at her, and now side eyes her as Noah ends up leaving, and that is pretty much that. We get to a 6-person tag match as Revelation, Michiko Miyagi, Abaddon, and Haraneko take on Miyako Matsumoto, Chie Koishikawa, and they drag Rin Katakura with them, unfortunately, as this thing goes just over 12 minutes. And it looked like maybe they could have gotten it, but Lady C ends up distracting Chie, comes out, distracts Chie, and allows Michigo to slam her, lay her down, and hit her with a Swanton bomb, and get the win for Revelation. And Michigo carried everybody through this except for Haruna Neko. You know, she was a little bit better, but somehow Haruna's done. Haruna, for whatever reason, seems to be quite a bit better than even Rin Katakura, who's, you know, certainly not bad herself. But yeah, after that, after the celebration, Saya Kamitani comes out along with Asahi, and they come out to confront Revelation, especially after their attack on Himeka at the last event. And they wanted to let them know that they talked to Himeka. She will be able to return next week at Tokyo's Most Wanted, and she wants to fight. And Saya and Asahi both agreed to team up with her. So they will have that match at Tokyo's Most Wanted, where Himeka will get her hands on Michiko as well as the rest of Revelation, with Saya and Asahi in a 6-woman tag. So we get Revelation against Himeka, Asahi, and Saya Kamitani. There we go. And so that match is booked. Main event time, featuring tag teams of 2 of the bigger matches that we have coming up next week. We got Mei Suruga teaming up with Jungle Kiona to take on Hikari Noa and Momika Hanazono. Fantastic heat and good wrestling. Went just over 17 and a half minutes. Mei Suruga, after everything, ends up getting Hikari Noa up for a brainbuster, drops her down and pins her, and gets the win for herself and Kiona. Kiona carrying most of this. It's actually, oh, you know what? It's probably Hikari's, because I was surprised by Hikari's number, but that's right. She is carrying an injury, and Momoko is off her game. So Noah and Momika Hanazono don't work well as a team. That's fine. This was sort of a one-off main event, so that's okay. Either way, Mei and Jungle Kiona getting the victory. After the show, spend a few minutes thanking everyone for their support. Talks a little bit about their upcoming matches. Mei's in her steel cage match with Momika, and of course Jungle Kiona with her street fight with Hikari. Both of them planning on winning their fights at Tokyo's Most Wanted. And that will be the end of the show. 56. Not the best, but I mean, still pretty good. Mio definitely did a good job. Who else kind of carried? Oh, you know what? Martina and Natsu carried their match, so praise them for sure. Here we go. Still have a few of these little mini soda cans left. You know, these little mini cans used to be 8 ounces. Now it's 7.5. And they're ridiculous. It's like a 6-pack for like $5. If it wasn't like buy 2, get 1 free, it'd be really awful. And it still kind of is. Because, you know, 7.5 ounces is hardly anything. Let's see here. New champion, PWG. Miro, the PWG World Heavyweight Champion. I could see it. In real life, I could see it. Cyclope, Amazon, Masquerade Sagrada, Bo Dallas. All right. Uh-oh. Oh, someone wants more money. 40 to 100. Yeah, that's right. $60 to make you happy? Sure. Do that. That's fine. That's fine. Moving on. Ooh, I should make absolutely... Well, I'll wait until the next day. Everything should already be lined up for the month, as far as I know. I'll make 100% sure, but everything should be lined up. Because the show, 7 days, yeah, that's Saturday. So yeah, we are lined up perfectly fine. Okay. Cool. Nothing doing there. I guess I didn't see. More people want more money. Jesse Goddard wants money. Jesus Christ. Now you want. Oh, boy. Let's see here. NXT UK. Danshuko Dino. Nothing seems to be. Nothing big, of course. So that's fine. Has Mayweather beat the case yet? I don't know. You think that would matter to NWA regardless? Nothing. Taping. Nothing. AIW rising to small. Okay. Swaggle quitting drama. Oh no. Swaggle left his promotion. Wonder how much he costs. I should see. Doki agrees to a deal with 0-1. I bet you he doesn't cost that much. 500. Not that much for Yuki Ino. Not that much for Doki, or as the Canadian AEW fans call him, Dookie. How much does Swaggle cost? Not much. I don't think there's a... God damn, everyone wants money. Everyone's shaking me down today. $60. It's starting to add up a little bit. Yuki Ino and the body gays. You mean body guys, right? The body guys. Oh, God. Yeah, and then he just does his same shtick with the fucking... with the jock strap. Oh, my God. That's fantastic, by the way, is that I think I've mentioned it before, but now my friends start getting like the occasional wrestling thing that pops up in their notifications because of just the constant watching either Tokyo Joshi Pro or DDT shows, except they don't really watch DDT shows. They like I've shown DDT shows, but realistically they're interested in Yuki Ino, Danshuko Dino matches, and then whenever they trot out Pokotan or Andriza Giant Panda or something like that. And I don't think there's anything there. And they're very excited that Vert Vixen's coming back for a show. So they were out of town this weekend, but I told them, like, that's great because you guys will be back in time for the big Tokyo Joshi Pro show. Why does everyone want money? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Surprise. Let's see. Zack Sabre Jr. Oh, the N1. Noah's G1. Battle of Los Angeles still, let's see. I don't think it's... No, because it probably would have said Battle of Los Angeles, Atlantis Forgotten. Yeah, check on them. Good lucha things. Old lucha things. At least he's got the basics. Oh, my God. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Those road agent skills, man. How much would he cost? Jesus, that is like next to nothing. If we could talk him into being a road agent, like he would be the best road agent. He speaks fluent English too. I want to talk to him. That isn't something I'm looking to do. Bro, you'd be the best. And he's selfish. I mean, that's fine. Desperado will not retire until they're very old. Lord. But I mean, business mindset, all business comes there booking like a complaint. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, all right, well, that's what you get with a lot of the luchadors. So I'm not too surprised, honestly. Maybe one day he'll retire and actually decide to just be a road agent. He would be the best road agent. Those are some insane numbers. Tetsuya Naito won the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. I wonder who he's going to drop it to or be forgotten about in lieu of now. 5-star match. One of the best matches, Tetsuya Naito, Kota Ibushi. I never even saw the 5-star match thing before. Was it a 100? It was a 100. Okay, so that's why. Ibushi and Naito with a solid 100. With Naito regaining the IWGP belt. Shortlist Dan Maloney. Why? Bonesaw McGraw. AIWBR Live America. They're not bigger than me, are they? Okay, so they're technically... Wait, where the fuck am I? No, I'm technically bigger than them. Oh, because we're not small. We're tiny. So where does BR Live fit in the broadcasting? If AIW can get BR Live America... I want to see that now. Can I see that in-game, or do I have to go to the editor? Okay, so I can see in-game. That's right. All right, let's reset that. I mean, to be fair, it's a pay-per-view provider, which I don't think I'm going to do, but 35 in one region, amateur, generic. So, yeah, popularity and company size is literally all that I'm missing there. So, technically could get something going for pay-per-view sooner rather than later. If I look at it, let me see here. I mean, don't got much going on here, but we're not that far away, honestly. All right, we're making some decent money. 27. 35 is the magic number. I think we can do that in under a year. Because we gain about... I think we gain about 1 each time. Yeah, basically. In 2021, 20... I mean, yeah. 7-8 months. About all it's going to be. You don't think Clark Connors is in the save? I don't know. I might have added him. Yep, there he is. Employed by New Japan. And Dan Maloney. It's a young guy. He's also signed by a bunch of other people. So that'll make things a little bit more of an issue. Tuesday, week 4. Okay, nothing going on there. We just got to get to Saturday. We can do our next event. And Clark Connors was on a just a regular handshake deal. Except it is New Japan, so New Japan like saturates their shows. There's probably one even going on today. No. But that becomes an issue. Recently retired Samoa Joe has been added to the Impact Hall of Fame. Hiroyoshi Tenzan is finally retired. New Japan are making several more contract offers. Miyu Yamashita has not left TJPW. But I will see if that ever happens again. You never know. Miyu Yamashita would be another... I could sign her, honestly, but, like, I don't know. If she ends up just straight up leaving Tokyo Joshi Pro, that'd be nice. Just make her exclusive. Rey Mysterio honored the Hall of Immortals. Okay, so like the PWI Hall of Fame or the Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame. We've got our deals expiring for IdolPro, Dynamite, NXT, Ring of Honor, Jesus Christ, everything all in one day. Can I change that? I wish I could. Most excellent, lost to the Rascals. Okay, so now the Rascals are PWG champions. What was I going to do? I forgot what I was going to do now. Oh, right. Broadcasting. I mean, not much of a reason to do like Twitter Japan because, I mean, YouTube Japan's just fine. We're not looking at making any TV shows, so doesn't really matter. Another 3 months. That's all I really care about. Eventually, we'll probably sign an actual broadcasting deal. We'll see. Could change. I just like to keep the 3 months because, hey, I don't want to be stuck in some 6 to 9 month contract where, you know, we're just stuck with whoever we are at a point where we could actually get better. Everyone wants more money today. Another $60. Dude, I've given out an extra $200 today. $240 this month. I'm glad I did the studio thing when I had. I mean, I still was going to make money this month, but Jesus. I should do that. I should just bankrupt. I should just bankrupt some of these promotions like Chikara. Just bankrupt Chikara and then just like insert someone like DPW in here. I don't know. There's other probably better promotions I could put in here. I'm trying to think about some of the other ones that probably aren't in here. Evolve isn't a thing anymore, is it? Do they still do Evolve shows? I feel like they don't. 01 isn't a thing anymore. So you could probably put some different shows. Evolve died, okay. Yeah. Kill Chikara, kill Evolve, kill 01, put in like Gleet, put in DPW. Put in Shimmer died, I think, too, which means Shine died. Hey, if we kill 01, I would put Gleet in there, so there's at least that. I was trying to think, is there another one to put in there? Freedoms? See how Freedoms does in this? Considering I don't think we have a... I'm trying to think. Is there like a Freedoms-style promotion? IWA Mid-South, I guess. Which also I don't remember if... is the thing. New champions in AAA. It's AAA, so who cares? I don't know. Might be interesting to think about. Bankrupt the... I bet you I could change that in the editor, can't I? To just be like, all right, and then they close at the end of the month. Bet I could do that, couldn't I? Let me look. I cannot. They don't automatically close. I mean, if I put them, if I give them, put them enough in the negative, eventually I think they could. Just take away everything. Let's be like, you know what? Chikara died, and it's just sad. It's just, even if it's a slow death, at least they'll be out of here. All right. I think we're about ready for tonight's show. I want to change her gimmick. Girl Next Door gimmick is not really Maki Ito's gimmick. We'll adjust it. How about foul-mouthed? Fired Idol. It's creative and unique. It's so creative and unique. Gimmicky? Gimmicky seems like Maki's skill set. Let me see here. Better's babyface. Swagger, Weasley, underdog. It could be Weasley. It might be better. Sort of an underdog too. Makes sense for her. Confirm the gimmick change. Edgy E-Thought Schizo former idol. I should just put Menhera. That's all it is. Menhera. We don't have someone whose gimmick is that. we need someone whose gimmick is that they're mentally ill, rather than just having a bunch of them who are mentally ill. You can add a new player, remove their events. The AI sticks to that schedule then. Okay. I'll have to test some things out, I think, in the other side of that. Let me make sure everything else. Yep, I think we're good. Anything here? Yuji Shindo. No. New champion in Shine. I would almost be a little weary to actually kill Shimmer and Shine, even though I'm pretty sure that happened in real life, just because when you look at it, I mean, I guess I'd probably have to throw in like another women's promotion, because then otherwise a lot of these Western women are just not going to get any they're just not going to get any in-ring reps. I guess WOW, that was it, Women's of Wrestling or something, whatever the thing that AJ Lee was supposed to be involved in or is involved in. Eve is in here, but yeah, I don't know. All things I'll have to think about. Shinjuku face. Ooh. Oh yeah, we're gonna broadcast. Actual broadcasted show. Alright, so Shinjuku face, sell it out. Local workers. Once again, for a night, we're gonna get $10. Ihara once again. As well as Stuart Fulton. $240. There you go. There we go. Not too bad. Come on. Oh, it saves. Okay, yeah. Perfect. All right. Oh, I wanted to get everybody in, or as many people as I could in. So we actually have a pre-show just to get everybody some time in the ring. 12 minutes. There you go. Yuri getting the win. Open match, decisive win. Here we go. Another one. Tag. We got Arisu and Mocha. And I was getting a couple of local workers for them to fight. Let's make sure everything is actually there. Status active wrestler. Cool. They are here. Miura and Madeline. There we go. So Arisu Endo, Mocha Miyamoto, Miura, and Madeline. And 10 minutes. Let's do... We could do Arisu again. Maybe Mocha takes a win. Give the loss to Madeline. It's not like she's going to have a large crowd around her anyway. her gimmick line ain't going to be that long. Whoops. That needs to be a pre-show. 1v1. Nodoka. Now Kakuta. Hey Parker, what's up? Rough day today. Glad you're here. Well, sorry to hear you're having a rough day. Hope it gets better here towards the end of the week. God damn, it's already Thursday. We're already coming on Thursday. Jesus Christ. I think it's because the 4th of July was a thing, and it's kind of throwing me off that it's already Wednesday night going into Thursday, and it's like, holy shit. All right, so we got pre-show booked. Got some stuff there. I wonder if that would be well, this is already free on YouTube, so I don't know if this would even be. It's like, this is not the official show. We're just throwing some stuff together that's like a single hand cam to also throw on YouTube. All right. We're going to start off strong. We're going to start off real strong. 2 minutes. Mei Saruga and Momoko Hanazono. We'll do charisma. Extra couple minutes to open up the show. Finishing touches of the cage being assembled while the competitors of the match come in, and we're opening up the show with the steel cage match. 16. Mei Saruga. Open match. Decisive win. I don't think they're going to do a stunt bump, right? That ain't gonna... Yeah, less than medium in size. How about May? Yep. We are not big enough for any big cage bumps. They're gonna be very safe. They're gonna be very safe cage bumps. It's a Joshi cage, which means it's probably like 10 feet tall. It's like the Stardom cages where it's just like, oh, they're doing double stomps off the cage, which is hell on the knees, but not as bad as it could be because, to be honest, the cage isn't super high. This one wasn't in the pre-booking, but of course, as we said, the teenagers get their fight as well. So Raka, Hina, Rina, and Yukari Hosokawa. You know what I originally was going to make this? Unfortunately, because Martina is not here, I wanted to make this, I was going to call this the most irresponsible match I've ever booked, which was going to have Ram and Unimon, and then the Queens of Kambai, Martina and Natsu, doing their shtick around teenagers. Unfortunately, Martina's not here, so Natsu's gonna still do her shtick, but then we're gonna throw in Yappy. There you go. So it's not the most irresponsible match. It's still fairly irresponsible. Let's see. JK Fallen Stars, Rina, and Kari versus Unimon, Natsu, Rim Kaicho, and whoops. There you go. And we got 13 minutes because, you know what? It's not meant to be a super long match. Probably just give it to Ram. Which one of the teenagers loses? Who cares? Probably shouldn't be open if it's 9 minutes. There we go. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I forgot the severe lack of... I think we only have, 5 angles that we're doing? Total. So, that's fine. Pre-booking. Let's see here. We are at Marikoto and the Sleep Train Angels for the number 1 contendership. 15 minutes. We have got Kohaku getting the win. I would determine who the loser is going to be on the team, but they're probably going to give it to Raku, I think. Open matchup, but decisive victory. I think. Usually they go for whoever's the lower tier wrestler. 38 and 30. Actually, they might have Unagi take the loss. I should look and see what their momentum looks like. Raku's cooled and warm. So, you know what? I'll make sure Unagi takes this loss because I don't want to freeze Raku too much. Next match already. Don't have a whole lot with that. Let's see. Falls Count Anywhere. Miyako Matsumoto and Lady C. 14 minutes. Miyako getting the win. Open match. Decisive victory. There you go. You know what they should have in this game is the idea of like a stunt bump where if you're like a nobody tier wrestler, like any wrestler that would go wrestle for like CZW or IWA Mid-South, just the idea that they're more willing to take a stunt bump on the show if they're like a nobody. Where it's like, I don't take stunt bumps for anything lower than medium. It's like, well, you're a nobody, so, you know. I've seen enough nobodies in death matches in IWA Mid-South and CZW that, you know, you can sort of, it doesn't take a lot of coercing. It'd be amazing, though, if you could also just give them, like, a bonus for it. Like, all right, here's, like, an extra $100. Come on. Go take this bump. What a table bump classifies as stunt bump. I don't think so. That's the thing, is that I feel like table bump I don't think even classifies as a stunt bump, because the way they say it's like gimmick part of the ring or gimmick part of the stage, I think when they say stunt bump, they're talking like, I want to say more like the Uncle Howdy thing at Royal Rumble. Like, I feel like crazy bump is what Shane McMahon does. Stunt bump is like the Uncle Howdy bump, and I think some of the other, like, going through the ring bump, like the Edge one and Hell in a Cell. I think that's where more along the lines of stunt bump. Or if they were doing like the TLC matches with like Undertaker going through like 4 tables. I think that would classify as, that might more classify crazy bump. Who knows? But yeah, when I think stunt bump, I think that's silly. I can now officially point to that stupid Uncle Howdy dive. I think that's closer to what they're talking about. I feel like they'll still do table bumps. All right, this is just a concert performance, so there you go. Ugh. Nope, not show history. I'm looking for pre-booking. There we go. Looking for 15 minutes. These are quicker matches this time around. Tightening them up. Himeka should definitely take the win. Miyagi? Or should I give it to, you know what? I'll have Abaddon take the loss. How about that? Well, actually, it almost doesn't make sense to not have Michiko get her comeuppance. To not have Michiko get her comeuppance with this. There you go. It's been going on for a little bit. All right. She's unhappy. That's fine. I'll just ask you to put somebody over. I'll ask you to put Himeka over. Will you put her over? There you go. Good. I love that. I love that new part there. All right. 2 minutes. Risa Sarah. Maki. Charisma. Entertainment. Big success. I just heard I love that word. No. I forgot what I said. I didn't say I love that whore. No. Let's see here. Pre-booking. I had to think for a second. Add to booking sheets. We've got 15 minutes. Oh, right. This. I didn't even get rid of this. Oh, no. I didn't get rid of this. Now it's going to be like, well, can't do it now. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move it. I can't move. Fuck! Oh, I'm so fucked on that one. I don't know why I didn't do that. I can't. You not pre-book a track. Ah, fuck me. Oh, I can't turn that off now. Son of a bitch. I forgot all about that. Shit. It's going to be. The game's going to get mad at me. I don't know what it's going to do, but the game's going to be very upset with me. Let's see. Risa Sarah. Maki Ito. Mm-mm. 15. This is why I don't pre-book. Yeah. Camille getting the win over Maki seems like it would be poetic. Open match, but a decisive win. Seems poetic to have that happen. We are at next match. Pre-book. Hikari Noa, Jungle Kiona. Something tells me I'm going to have to talk to Kiona real quick to consider putting Hikari Noa over. Yeah. I'm just gonna get that out of the way now, because more than likely is what's going to happen. Hikari Noa, open match, tainted. It's a street fight, so I mean, we'll just do pinfall. I mean, it's a street fight, so is it really a cheap victory? Everything is cheap. There's no rules, no disqualifications. Oh, that's why it's cheap. I forgot about that. You know what? It is a cheap victory. It's a tainted win. Not a cheap one, but a tainted win. Outside interference finish. That's why. There we go. All right. And an angle. Do that. 2 minutes. Hikari. Now. Selling. Charisma. Successes. Boom. All right. Main event. Angle. Drop it in. 2 minutes. Let's see. So Momo and Reika. I'd almost use their star power. I mean, if it's going to be... I feel like this would... I don't know what their star quality looks like, but I feel like that's probably... If you're doing this main event thing, it's about their aura as a star leading up to this main event. So, I mean, that probably makes the most sense. 22 minutes. Here we go. Momo, open, decisive. That's pretty much it. I want to know the difference between their deals here. 43 and 46. Okay, because I'm sitting here thinking it's interesting that Reika's just kind of willing to lose to her. But then again, wrestling-wise, she is not as popular. In fact, to be honest with you, I think a lot of her actual TV stuff now is not getting the insane numbers that I feel like was assumed. Entertainment, minor success. Boom. 150 minutes. We are right up to the maximum amount. Did 36 minutes of pre-show. Right up to the 150. Booking analysis. We have Hanan and Honori Hana that didn't. Oh, you know what? I was just sitting here thinking about that, but I also think that they're kind of pricey. Like, because I think I was gonna book Hanan, and then I realized she's like $200, $210, and I was like, you know what? I could just book Yuri and Chie Koishikawa for like $50 total. Then I could throw in Arisu and Mocha and these other two. That's like $200. Less than $200 just in these two matches than to book a non. All right. What are we looking at? It's going to be... Oh, they're going to be angry at me. That's fine. Cool. They allowed me to... They let me do it. They're like, it's gonna impact me, isn't it? Son of a bitch. This is gonna be such a good show too, I bet. Oh. Oh, right. You know what? I should do this before when I eventually put the chapter in this on YouTube. This is what it should be. There we go. All right, we are here for IdolPro Tokyo's Most Wanted 2. I think this is, besides Shining Stage, this is our next official show that actually has a sequel finally. But we are here. It has been it's generally a more weapon heavy and rules light night for Tokyo's Most Wanted, and of course this year has not been any sort of exception. We've got some pre-show matches, but I actually, like I've done before in the past, created a few match cards, at least for the big show, the big matches on the show. So we at least got 4 of the big matches coming up here. We got of course Momika Hanazono taking on Mei Suruga inside of a steel cage. Of course, Momika cheating to beat Mei, and Mei ended up getting the kind of the second match of their series, and now this time with no way to escape and just being able to not run. Then we'll see what happens between Momika and Mei. Of course, speaking of as well, we've got Hikari Noa and Jungle Kiona facing off in a street fight. And of course, Hikari Noa very much well known for her hardcore matches and weapons-filled matches. And of course, won at last year's Tokyo's Most Wanted as well. Hopefully planning on continuing that. Taking on Jungle Kiona, who is not a huge stranger to weapons matches, but it's not exactly her specialty. So Kiona wanted to fight Hikari Noa in her specialty match, and here we have that for tonight. 2 title matches, of course, both titles on the line. The Twin Spirit Championship on the line. The champions, the Strong Kickers, will be defending their titles. It was originally against Death Riot, Risa Sera, and Rina Yamashita. However, after the attack from the Strong Kickers against Rina, she is out, and tonight Risa Sera has found a partner, so it will be Mystery Partner X that will be taking her place. So she still will be challenging, but with a mystery partner tonight. And of course, tonight's main event for the Royal Spirit Championship, Momo Watanabe has held on to that belt for about 8 months now. She takes on Reika Saiki, who, of course, Reika has been wanting to bring Idolfight Project into a new era, a more mainstream era, and carry the Royal Spirit Championship onto TV and radio appearances. And Momo feels insulted that Reika believes that she can beat her. But we'll have the fight here as Momo's looking to prove herself as the top woman still in IdolPro. And so we start off. We've got a pre-show, 3 different pre-show matches before we officially start our event. First off, the hardcore Chie Koishikawa taking on Yuri. Just goes about just under 10 minutes. And Yuri getting the win here over Chie. Decent little match between them. Like I said, pre-show match doesn't really mean too much. And then we get 2 quick little local signees, Ami Miura and Madeline, who happen to be in town to take on Arisu Endo and Moka Miyamoto. So pre-show match here. Joe's just under 8 minutes. Moka ends up submitting Madeline and gets the win for herself and Arisu. And at the main event of the pre-show, Nodoka Tenma taking on Nao Kakuta. And, of course, a decent match there. Fantastic heat, great wrestling. Hopefully getting everyone excited for the actual show. Nodoka, who was set to be in the show, teaming with her sister. Of course, her sister injured. Not able to do that. Now she's flying solo. But, of course, getting a win in just over 12 minutes with the kill switch against Nao Kakuta. That was my dream match. All right, so that is the pre-show. It is time to open up the actual show. SVR6, fulfill your destiny. We open up the actual show with the last bits of the cage being assembled as we will be opening up the show. with the cage match. So we get the entrances and a small hype video for Mei Suruga and Momika Hanazono as they get into the ring for this cage match. And so good heat, great heat, good wrestling. In just over 16 minutes, Mei Suruga getting the win over Momika Hanazono inside of a steel cage with the Brainbuster 38. Let me see. I wonder if it's the... I want to see, is the steel cage something that maybe... I feel like it would have told me. A lot of bonuses, but penalized for inconsistency, stamina, and psychology. It's interesting. I'm wondering because I think it would have gotten penalized more if it was the type of match that people wouldn't want to see. But I mean, that's fine. 38's okay. I feel like it probably could have gotten at least in the 40s, but I'll accept that. Mei Suruga getting the win. Momika unable to run away or access her bubble gun. Ends up losing to Mei here inside of the cage. We get our sort of semi-impromptu, at least last week it was booked. We get JK Fallen Stars, Rina and Yukari Hosokawa taking on Ram Kaicho, Yuna Mizumori, and two partners of their choosing. They have brought out Natsu Sumire and Yoshiko Hasegawa. And goes just over 9 minutes. Ram Kaicho ends up pitting Rina after a Rainmaker. And just a nice quick little win for Ram, Yuna, Natsu, and Yappy. Natsu, of course, head and shoulders above everybody. Even Ram. Just barely, but even Ram, yeah. As I figured was probably going to be the case here. You know, the worst part about this with Yappy is the fact that she's a 23, but she's also like 37. So probably not going to get any better. I hate the idea that I might have to just tear her loose at some point because, like I said, she's 37. She's probably not going to get any better. She's about peaking right now. Maybe. I guess we'll see. It might be some psychology or, it might be experience level. Who knows? We've got a number one contendership match for the Twin Spirit titles. Originally a three-way, now just 2-on-2. Mari Koto in just over 12 and a half minutes getting the win over Sleep Train Angels, Kohaku pinning Sayaka Unagi, and Mari Koto after everything they've been through, especially this year, leading up into the original Twin Spirit Championship tournament and everything past that. They have a date with the tag team titles or the Twin Spirit titles once again. Will it be the Strong Kickers or will it be Risa Sarah's team? We will find that out later. We got a Falls Count Anywhere match now. Miyako Matsumoto taking on Lady C. Lady C, of course, basically kicked to the curb by Miyakoko in lieu of Chie Koishikawa. Chie not involved in this matchup. Miyako feels she can take on Lady C and does. In just over 11, in right around 11 and a half minutes, ends up hitting Miyakoko clutch on Lady C and gets the win in this Falls Count Anywhere match. And there you go. Miyako Matsumoto putting away Lady C. Herniated spinal disc now for Lady C. Fuck. Everyone's getting hurt. Now Kakus is going to be 45 in 20 years, and that's not going to stop you. She's going to be 45 in less than 10. Miyako Matsumoto has some heat backstage because it felt that her mistake caused Lady C to get hurt. Is this why she doesn't get booked outside of prominent shows? And the occasional GLEAT show? Didn't she get booked? No, she got booked in Ganbare Joshi. That's right. Is this why she doesn't get booked outside of Ganbare Joshi and prominent shows? She hurts people. Or is she just annoying? Either way, AI Princess come out. They have a new song. So now Ishikawa and Yuki Arai got a new song that they, let's see here. Absolutely awful. Very poor. I should have kept to a script because honestly, they would have kept to a script anyway. more than likely, because it would have been a song and then just a little bit of something or other to greet the crowd. That's my fault. Oh well. Improvised dialogue. She's just sitting there freezing like, Christ. Either way, they do their little few-minute concert performance there. Like any good Joshi Idol promotion, we gotta have actual songs and dances. We haven't done that. Haven't hardly ever done that. 6-person tag. Revelation taking on Himeka Arita, Asahi, and Saya Kamitani. Himeka making her return since the beginning of the month when she got attacked by Revelation. She is back, and they whoop some ass for about 11.5 minutes. Eventually, Himeka grabs Miyagi, puts her up in a torture rack, and submits her in this 6-person tag. And Himeka, Asahi, and Saya getting the victory here over Revelation. Let's see here. So, interesting. Himeka did great. Michiko did great. Haruna Neko actually outperformed Saya Kamitani. What the fuck is that? By the way, I got to get a more updated picture with like the purplish hair that Haruna has. That looks way better than this. So, yeah. That's amazing to know that Haruna Neko outperformed Saya Kamitani in this match. Maybe I'm hitching my wagon to the wrong horse here. We'll have to see. I thought Saya was going to do pretty well. So we get to our Twin Spirit title match. X is revealed. Risa Sera's partner. Brooklyn the Hole hits. Maki Ito comes out and all of her gimmicks, including her fuck belt and her microphone. Sings her whole entrance. Dances her whole entrance. Camille's beside herself, of course. Wasn't expecting Maki to come down. They've got some history as real life friends together, so this is not something that she was looking forward to. But nonetheless, Maki teaming up with Risa Sera to challenge for the Twin Spirit titles. Saya versus Mina. That's a good point, man. That's the thing too. I like Saya, but it's the same thing with like Mirai. It's like I like Mirai, but man, people are just not happy with her. I think just because she keeps winning. Of course, I liked Mirai when her hair wasn't like Karen, I want to speak to the manager short. I'm not the biggest fan of this look. When she at least had like the shoulder length hair was, I thought, a little bit nicer, but I guess she needs to look more like a star. So speaking of, like we said, Twin Spirit titles on the line. Goes a little under 13 minutes. And Camille eventually has to big boot Maki in the face and take her down. Interestingly enough, considering Maki's head, it takes a couple of big boots. I imagine it's a Japanese fighting spirit thing where she big boots her once. Big boots her once. Maki doesn't go down. Big boots her again. Then she goes down, kicks out at 1. Camille has to big boot her a 3rd time in the head, and that's enough. So, second official defense of the Twin Spirit titles. The Strong Kickers successful tonight at Tokyo's Most Wanted. Mirai. Damn. Mirai wasn't even all that bad. 39 in comparison. Like, she's been getting a hell of a lot better. But Camille actually carried this. Risa Sera, Maki Ito don't work well as a team. That's fine. This was a one-off anyway. Maki Ito did quite well, too. That's insane. I guess not too insane, because I bet you her popularity has a lot to do with it as well. Finally, as a manager, she turns babyface up and over truth. It's a Karen gimmick. I don't know. I don't know if that's a thing that could work in Japan. I feel like the idea of I don't know. It feels like a gimmick that wouldn't work. I don't know. At least not for a Japanese person. You can give it to like an American woman. But even then, I feel like Japan wouldn't get it. All right. Street fight time. Hikari Noa, Jungle Kiona. Weapons, no rules. Anything goes. An exceptional match. Jungle Kiona looks like she was about to put away Hikari Noa. When twist of all twists, now Kakuta comes out, hits Jungle Kiona right across the head with a kendo stick, gives it to Hikari, who also does it. Hikari hits the Cobra Twist on Jungle Kiona, gets the victory, and gets the win. And Hikari Noa getting the win at Tokyo's Most Wanted over Jungle Kiona. And Kiona very much carried this match because of Hikari Noa's injury. Thankfully, she didn't further injure herself, so I think by the next time we use her, obviously we had to utilize her for this big match, so she kind of had to work through it, but she persevered, thank God, and ended up working out. Now, of course, picks up Hikari, celebrates with her. Hikari's already half out on her feet anyway, after getting her ass kicked like this. Fun fact, when I was doing, I kept the booking of this because I figured it probably wasn't going to happen twice. Fun fact, when I was pre-booking this outside of the stream to do this, now Kakuta in the pre-show match against Nodoka Tenma ended up getting it was like a stomach virus or something. It was one of those things where like she all of a sudden got hurt. It was only going to be a couple days. It was something silly, like a stomach, it was like stomach virus or something like that. And she wasn't going to be available for the rest of the show. So I had to cut this angle as well as the turn with her helping out Hikari win. But thankfully that didn't happen twice. And in the official version, she does turn. She does help out Hikari. And here we go. Just a little bit of behind the scenes there for you, as I figured that probably wasn't going to happen twice, but you never know. That's the other thing too, is I've had like Tokyo Joshi Pro women end up quitting on the pre-booking stuff. Like I had Mio Yamashita end up quitting once. And so I'm kind of waiting to see if that actually happens again in this one, in the official one, because who knows. So yeah, main event entrances. It's main event time. We get big entrances, pre-match intros for the champion and challenger. We got big fight feel for Momo versus Reika, and we are ready for our title match. An exceptional match, went just under 20 minutes. Momo Watanabe eventually gets the better of Reika, picks her up for a vertebreaker, drops her down on her dome piece. And Momo, after the vertebreaker, gets the win and makes her 5th official defense of the Royal Spirit Championship. This match deserved better color commentary. All right, fuck you. You telling me I don't know if he's Scottish or Irish, but you telling me a Scottishman, I think he's Scottish, trying to make this a big fight feel doesn't work out? Whatever. Either way, 65, not bad. Momo basically carried Reika through this, though. So, good match. Ends the show, holds the belt high, brushes off Reika, who's disappointed by the fact that she lost, but heads to the back, and Momo celebrates, and that is how we finish off our show. 54, not the best. Yep, penalized for not adding that. That probably easily, if I look at the finishing touches here, probably could have been at least a 60, but my dumbass didn't do the pre-booking. That's all right. Let's praise Momo for carrying her match. Let's praise Hikari for getting through her match with her stuff. Let's see here. Himika. We can do Himika as well. We don't. Looks like I haven't praised Himika in a little while. Yeah. You know what? We can praise Jungle Kiona for having a great match too. So, praise for her great performance. Tell her she's awesome and praise her for her performance. Was pleased, seemed pleased, was very happy. There you go. I forgot. I don't need to say too much to Jungle Kiona anymore because I believe she's already got loyalty to us. So that's pretty good. All right. Fuka steps down as Marvelous Booker. Maki Ito's gone. 5,000 people watched online. Herniated spinal disc. All right. So medical wise, Lady C's out for like the next year. Jesus. Wish to go ahead. If successful, duration or injury could be reduced. The damage caused can be reduced. As complications arise, the worker may face longer recovery. It's a medium risk. Let's try it. Deemed a complete success, she should now be back in action much sooner than originally thought. Their confidence any damage will have been reduced dramatically. So we just cut 5 months technically off of that because 11 weeks, yeah, that was practically a year. We just cut 5 months off of her recovery time. That's good. All right. Really had to cross my fingers on that one, but hey, it worked out. Let's see what's going on here. Rocky Romero lost the junior heavyweight title to Kenta. I'm sure he wouldn't be too happy about that. Oh boy, Marty Scurll's the ROH champion. We had our show, of course. Feedback has been awesome. The small company has outshone some of the bigger companies' recent efforts. Mance Warner got hurt. Churchillian neck nerve damage. He won't miss any dates. 6 months to fully heal. Big R Shimizu is headed to New Japan. Oh shit. You know, out of all the Dragon Gate guys, besides Shingo, of course, Big R Shimizu is probably one of those guys that I'm not shocked to see potentially get signed by New Japan. Fuka stepped down. Willie Mack won title. Casey, people dropping out of Eve, new champion in Eve, and of course Lady C. All right, let's get to the end. Let's get to the new month here and see how our finances look. Shanky's in here. I didn't even remember putting Shanky in here. I don't think I would sign him. His skill set looks awful. Star quality is the only best thing about him besides his power. Other than that, he is just god awful. All right. Do that. Ice Ribbon trying to sign Shoko. That's fine. Pirates wake up. Mayu has won the 5-star Grand Prix. Oh, there you go. That'd probably be popular. I think she's won before. I'm sure she's won before. Vertigo has anything? Nope. All right. So let's take a look at where we're sitting at now. Size-wise, still pretty much where we were. We lost $2,800, which means if we didn't spend money on our new building, would have made like $9,000. So that's pretty good. I like that. And we managed to keep our worker cost about the same as it was last year or last month. So doing pretty good. Ticket sales got a nice little bump up because of that. And I'm sure they'll get a bump up when we do an actual pay-per-view this coming month too. So that'll be nice. So I think we're finally at a point where we're going to be consistently making money now. We only lost $261 last month with a pay-per-view. So I'm thinking we're going to start making money again, and we're just going to keep building up that money, which means eventually we could start an investment on our own broadcaster. Do like some sort of internet commercial thing, something cheap. But nonetheless, we'll be around for that. We'll be able to have that. So yeah, we got Vertigo Attack. I think I'm gonna have to change the day of the week. I already changed to Thursdays. I might have to just have it on Thursday because there's not a good spot here. I'm going to have to figure out the TV schedule. I might have to change Attack from airing on Saturday to just airing on Thursday. And then just do Thursdays because I need open days. And Thursday seems to be about the only consistently open day. So I might have to change some stuff around. I'm just going to do that. Let's see here. Thursdays. There you go. And then that could be a lead in to pay-per-view. There you go. So 4 shows, one's a lead in to our pay-per-view, and that should work out. So hey, did pretty good money-wise. IdolPro, we lost $1,200. That's fine. We spent way more costs on that, and I think it'll go back down next month. So we're still hovering decently. Like I said, honestly, it's not a huge deal because worst case scenario, we have to funnel some money from Vertigo over, which, I mean, we haven't had to do that in quite a while, so I'm not super concerned. Either way, we've got the rest of the... do I have it in here in the tournament? No. I need to end that. At this point, I think I could just... You know what? I think I could put this in now. Since we're in 8-person singles. Let's see here. It's gold label classic. 2022. And let me see here, because considering now we're in the semifinals, I'll have to book this. I think I'll have to book this later just to make sure we got the tournament set up there. But we've got the semifinals and everything leading up to that next time around. I think if I had to look at where we're at with that, I want to say Tyray versus AR Fox. I'd have to look here. Jesus Christ. Let's see. Tyray, AR Fox. Ricky Starks versus Shelton Benjamin. Taylor Wyndham versus Heath Miller. And Mike Bailey versus Josh Alexander. So those are the semifinals matchups in the Gold Label Classic, and finals, of course, at Neon Zero, which I don't think we'll get to on the next one, but we'll at least have the finalists for it. So, all right. Other than that, doing okay. Nothing else. Nothing insane happened. That's good. And yeah, I mean, losing $2,800 when we spent $12,000 is always a good sign. So, you know, not too bad, and we'll definitely turn that around at the next show. So, all right, for you guys here, it is late for me. I need to probably head off. So thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys being here on the stream. For those who are watching this on YouTube, I appreciate you continuing to watch as well. And yeah, I will see you guys next time.